All right, everybody, and welcome again to Relaxing with Records and Rick. This week we got, you know what, Jerry, I'm not doing this anymore. They shut down the last 3 of our shows. Why the fuck are we even doing this? You know what? We're changing the format. Now it is Relaxing with Retro Gaming and Rick. We're going to play some old video games because that kind of shit I like to do. And it's relaxing to me. And I can review it. And they're not going to yank our channel telling us that we're violating some weird copyright shit. So, you know what? I got a bunch of games I've been wanting to play. There's an arcade here on the studio lot. It's full of a bunch of old ass games. We're going to compare those games, some of them today, with the ported versions to home consoles, like the old 32, 16, and 8-bit consoles. And that's what we're going to do. So, Jerry, let's pack all this crap up. Let's go to the arcade. All right? We're going to be back. I'll talk to you from the arcade. Come on. I don't care. Come on, Jerry. Get your shit together.
Block. Boom. Oh, yeah. Let's get this fucking thing started. Hey, way back in the early 90s, The Simpsons were a marketing machine that was on, like, overdrive, man. They were on frickin' everything. So, of course, they were on all the video games as well at the time. And what was big at the time? Game Boy. So, Bart and the Beanstalk, I think, is one of the worst frickin' games I've ever played in my life. It's super sluggish. It's just, it sucks. Although, Bart and the Juggernauts, I did kind of like that one. It was a fun game. Kind of dodge and run kind of thing. You know, it was actually fun. Kind of had an American Gladiator feel. Escape from Camp Deadly, total crap. And the counselor looked like a young Burns, which was weird. That was creepy. And you know, I had Krusty's Funhouse. It was promising, but again, terrible gameplay. Just I mean, it's cool for the characters, but the gameplay sucks. Game Boy Color, you had Living Treehouse of Horror. Now that was just god-awful. Didn't even know what to do during that game. Just wander around and jump on shit, pretty much. It was supposed to be like the actual Treehouse of Horror shows, but it had nothing to do with any of them. Period. At all. Sucked. And then, you know, that's going to bring us to the Game Gear, which this game on the Game Gear, if I can quit playing fucking Treehouse of Horror, there it is. Road Rage. This is an awesome game, man. I had it on the PlayStation as well. I was going to say the PlayStation 2, but the PlayStation 1. PlayStation as well. This is the Game Gear. It was taken off of Game Gear for recording this. So the graphics, they're close to the same as the PlayStation. Not as smooth. But again, the gameplay was real fun. You just drive around, run into shit. Pretty much just make a mess of things. It wasn't like... What was that other driving game? I forget the other driving game they had. Some crazy one. But then we'll go to the... I believe this is on the... Yeah, this is the Sega Mega Drive. And it's Bart versus the World. No, this is on Nintendo. Because the other one on that Nintendo was Bartman meets Radioactive Man, which the title, everything was cool as shit. You would think the game would be awesome, but it's not. It's boring as hell. Like, you just wander around, and when you do find an enemy, there's one. Just kick him in his head. Tired. One more of those and I'll be dead. Yeah, so you got these stupid obstacles. You can't barely get around. You got this dumb pit. It's hard to kick the short things. It's ridiculous. Then what's this one? This one is versus the Space Mutants. Yeah. This is on Sega. So you know the graphics are good. It was kind of fun, but, you know, again, cutscenes are awesome, and then when you get to the actual gameplay, it's like blah. Collect all these purple things. Anything purple. Just fucking collect it. Made no sense. No sense at all. And then like Bart's Nightmare. I mean, that was another game that it was okay, it was promising. So I went to play that. Oh, I do like the They Live vision in the Space Mutants. Game's frustrating as hell though. Why am I still on it? Let's go. Let's go to the other game. Yeah, that one. The Bart's Nightmare. What can I say? You just walk down the street back and forth. You got shit attacking you that doesn't make sense. Alright. Yay. Now what's really cool is the arcade game. Which I do love. It's just a button smashing fucking hallelujah fest.
Who should we play as?
You just play, you know, beat the shit out of the buttons.
Homer.
See, I had Homer this time. That doesn't make sense either. The criminal looks like Smithers.
Out of all of them,
even though
this
it's
one's
not
the funnest.
Smithers. But, yep, there it is. He's Smithers. So basically, you go around and you beat the shit out of these bad guys who all look the same. This young guy in the suit, and then an older fat dude. So basically, yeah, you just beat the shit out of these guys. Waggle the joystick, get away, waggle, waggle, waggle. Beat the hell out of these guys. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, lam, bam. There's the old fucker. So he's another one you gotta beat up. You can jump on different levels of things. Watch out around doors. They'll open up and smash you sometimes. You can pick up the placards and throw them. You can pick up anything around. Throw it like trash cans. And those two in the suits. Those weirdos. They'll fight you. I tried to jump on the police car and get that light to light. I haven't been able to. I don't know if it's something you can do. This is the arcade version, so it's on an upright. Waggle, waggle.
Yeah,
So, yo, down here is pretty cool. It's like your first boss. Always hit him with the bowling ball first. And then a lot of jump and strike. Because one hit, and he fucking levels your health pretty quick.
well, come on, Ian.
Goes down like an eighth. Or maybe even more. And the next thing you know, new guy.
Come on, Homer.
Bam. Bam-a-lam-bam. So yeah, basically you just jump around and beat the hell out of your buttons. It's great fun. Classic 80s, 90s arcade.
Oh, come on now.
And I think I beat him on this last dude. Yep. Hip hip hurrah! And then you go to Krusty Land, which we're not going to go that far in this video. I mean, we can sometime. Maybe we'll do like all the different levels. But the bonus stages are awesome because you just beat the shit out of your buttons until you blow up your head balloon. You go too slow, you don't go to the next level. That could really suck.
Yeah.
So, now we're going to talk about Mr. Michael Jackson. This is on the Sega Master System. Moonwalker. Pretty sweet. Just walk around, kick dudes, do your magic dance, kick skinheads. The magic dance with a bunch of skinheads in the line, that's always fun to do. It's always a few levels. I think there's only 4 levels in the Master System one. And then the Genesis, that has a great version. That's pretty close to the Master System version, except you could just do a whole lot more shit in it. I mean, there's more of the dance scenes. And when you run into Bubbles, your little monkey, he kind of guides you to the boss of each level, which it's weird on the Genesis version. I don't know if I really like it. All the different levels, though, on the Genesis version are really cool. You know, you got the graveyard, the club, the outdoor fucking We Are the Jets gang. Gonna get you. Now you don't do this shit to Thriller, which is weird, so I guess he didn't own the rights to that song. But oh well. So that brings us to the arcade version, which is the most kick-ass version of all of them.
Got my quarter right here.
I mean, basically, you drop a quarter in this sucker and you're off shooting bad guys, saving kids, dancing.
Let's do this.
Yeah, you're not really romancing. But it is a fun game for a game with Michael Jackson. You know.
Mr. Big. Stealing children.
So the first level is pretty basic. Each time you just blast these dudes with your finger glitter. On the Genesis, it was glitter that came out of your toes. But on the arcade, it's like a laser beam. And when you save those kids, they'll give you like health and a dance move sometimes. Oh yeah, you run into Bubbles, you turn into the super
machine Michael.
Super robot Michael. Doo, doo, doo. That's weird about the arcade version. You could just leave that kid sitting there.
It's funny, you
could walk off, go order a pizza, come back. Once you help them, then you move on to the next level.
So once you save that kid,
it's weird. The game will sit there forever. It's amazing. So Laser Guy, he'll last you through this whole level till you go to your next level.
Oh, this thing sucks. Oh.
And then the next level, same deal here. If you just leave that kid sitting there, you can sit here forever. Anytime, any level that you got a kid and you cleared all the baddies,
you can't
just
shoot
sit there forever. It's a pretty funny glitch. Or pause.
Then you lose your
arcade system power. Pause. Oh, I'm going to take all the kids. Ah. But Michael's on a mission. Now I kind of want to watch the movie Moonwalker after playing the game. I got the game on the Genesis
he holds his crotch when he
originally. And just recently picked up this arcade version, which is pretty sweet. I mean, I liked the Genesis one. I always had it as a novelty, like, haha, look at this, but it's actually pretty damn fun.
It's like your smart mom.
So, haha and me. Oh well. But I also like when he dies. If you watch him when he goes down, sometimes when he goes down, he grabs his crotch. And he's laying on his belly, holding his crotch.
Oh.
Boom. Oh. Like that. It's a bunch of sweet levels. Give, dance, dance, dance. Everybody dies after dance. Dance, dance, dance. Everybody dies after dance. I had a luck of these kids. They were giving me dance move after dance move. Like, boom, boom, boom. Here's your magic dance legs. Here's your magic dance legs. That'll happen if you keep your health, like, at full bar. And they got nothing else to give you. It's either that or they'll just say thank you and run away and you don't get shit. Which is okay too. So, that's Moonwalker. You ever see it at an arcade? Oh, see, he was holding his nuts there. Frickin' play it. It's fun as shit. And if you have the ported ones, play those. They're fun too. Put my initials in real quick. Boom. And off into dust. Game over for real, man. So, Alien versus Predator. There was a couple of them out on the Nintendos. This is from the Game Boy. This is a pretty fun little game. Hell of a lot of text, though. I mean, most Game Boy games, though, they tell you the whole story in the beginning of the game in like 20 pages of text. It's freaking amazing. Text, 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 text. Here, read this story, because we can't tell it to you. Boom, title screen. Alien versus Predator. Looks like somebody did it with a pencil. That's crazy. Then, like the old computer downloading, pixel by pixel. That shit sucks. So on the Super Nintendo, we had Alien vs. Predator. Which is an amazing, again, long story with text. Blah, 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 blah. And when it gets to the gameplay, man, you would think that this thing would handle more. You know, dealing with, I don't know, better CPU, faster processing speeds than even the Game Boy, but good golly. Gameplay's like shit. So, you know, at least some of the cutscenes are cool. Even though you gotta read all the text really quick underneath it. Predator. They're in search of big game. they'd been thinking to hunt humans, but now they would be up against more challenging prey. The xenomorphs. AKA aliens. So again, all that crap just to get to your fucking title screen. It's ridiculous. That's like 3 minutes of text and not really good cutscene or action. A lot of it was almost just like photographs. Fucking wonky. Wonky as shit. So here's that amazing gameplay I was talking about. You know, if they didn't have things dripping in the background, they probably could have had another enemy come on the screen besides just one at a time. And it's really slow and draggy too. I don't get it. So I could go pick this shit up. Oh, kaboom! Oh, super move. Yeah, I gotta use a super move because you're getting overwhelmed by the one enemy on screen at all times. It's amazingly daft and dumb little game. Oh wait, there's the 2. There was 2, and now it's totally flickering out.
We're in a quarter.
That brings us to the arcade version.
Start this thing.
There's no shit flickering out on this. I'll tell you that. The arcade version runs smooth, clean, really nice. Select a character. So usually I'll do one of the Predators, but that dude, D. Schaefer, he's actually pretty good to fight with. Same with Lynn Kurosawa. She's pretty quick.
So that's what the game is, right?
Although the game is, you know, Alien versus Predator. Big Predators and aliens, I guess. And it's weird on the levels when you're killing all the humans, when you're one of the humans. But, you know, they deserve it. They're fucking with shit. But it's fun as hell. So you can see a lot of action. Lots of food you can eat off the street. Yum, hot dog. Get the pizza. Get the pizza. Oh, orange soda. Orange soda. Come on. Ah, orange soda. Yum. I love that. Then boom. The levels are pretty quick. There's a whole lot of cool aliens in each one. They all kick ass. Literally. There's a lot of hitting the continue button in this game to get you pretty far down the levels, but it's worth it. Worth it if you're on a free play machine, fucking go for it. Do it all night. Boom! Orange soda. Orange soda. Orange soda! See, that was like level 1. That's super fast. Crazy fast. Then you have your little story cutscenes between each level, which is cool. It's fun. Better check the ceiling. Oh wait, they're dropping down on us. Flame on, flame on. So yeah, you can tell. Every level it's the same shit. Different background. Whole bunch of aliens. Usually in the first part, they're all the same, like these guys. And then the next levels of each, you get different types, different morphs of Xeno, which is cool. But it's all pretty much, same old, every level toward the end. Sucks you can't just blast away on your gun either, because it'll overheat on every character. And it overheats when you barely use it. I mean, you just like blap, overheat, sit there for a while. Oh, look out for the acid spitters, they'll get you good. The packs are good. Go pizza, come on, eat it while it's hot. No. It's kind of weird. I'm a little germophobic, so eating food off of the floor is just not a natural thing for me. That's something I expect to have to do in a game when you're fighting aliens. Same with already open orange soda. Boom! Orange soda. Well, that's pretty much the games for today. I tell you what, we're going to come back. We're going to do a bunch of cool old games. We're going to do some games that are politically incorrect, like Indian Battle and Loverboy, which is a horribly awful game where you run around as this naked, mentally ill dude, and you catch women and you have sex with them. And it's a video game from the 80s. It was an actual cabinet game from Japan. There's other ones like Wall Street, where you're catching people who jump out of buildings and you bounce them into an ambulance. Pretty cool ones like that. Plus a bunch of games from when I was a kid. We used to go to a bowling alley called Thunderbird Lanes, and they always changed their video games out left and right. And so we're going to go through a bunch of those video games that I played there, kind of a retrospect. So you guys have a great time, and we'll see you next time.